everybody. I'm going to give it a few minutes to see if I see anybody come on. I had to come on a little early to make sure I have my camera set back up right. Make sure I had everything ready. Hello. I'm just giving it a few minutes and let some people join. When you come in, say hi. I have to look up because my camera or my phone is so high up in the air. How do I get these notifications to quit popping up on my phone? We still got a couple of minutes, so when you come in, just say hi. Hey, Miss Virginia. I'm giving it a few minutes before I get started. Let some people hop on my live. You caught me live. Going to be making a beautiful card. Let's see what I guess that's all that I have. I thought I had one more with me, but I guess not. I guess the other one I mailed off already today. I have a picture of it, though. I'll post a picture of my third one. I'm waiting, giving it a couple more minutes. We got 1 minute till 6 o'clock. That's my original time I was going to go live, was 6 o'clock. And I just wanted to come on a little early. Hey, Tiffany. How are you doing? I'm giving it a couple more minutes. Well, no, I'm not, because it's 6 o'clock on the dot. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'll go over a couple of things I wanted to talk about before I get started on the project. And then I want to show y'all, I've already created two. And I'll show y'all more detail in just a second. Okay, for those that don't know, I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator, as well as I love to do all my woodwork and things. But I'm a paper crafter as well. I love doing cards, journals, scrapbooks, all kinds of things like that. So, anyways, I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and we have this thing called Celebration that's going on, and it ends on Friday. And I'm not very good at advertising and all, and I don't, it's hard for me to advertise, I guess. Hey, Robbie. And so, Celebration is where when you order, it's got a 2-tier top thing, It's whenever you order $60 in product from our Stampin' Up! Either catalog, the mini catalog that's January to April, or our annual catalog. I threw it on the floor and I had to stretch. This is our annual. I know you see everything backwards, but that's our annual catalog, and if that's something that interests you, let me know and I can send you one. And this is our mini catalog, I call it, and it's our spring and things like that. And the reason I'm showing you all this, because this is a card video, I will show you these products. Let me flip to it real quick. I'll get back to what I was saying. If you order $60 before shipping and taxes, you get to pick a free product out of this brochure, the Celebration. And they have several ones you can do. Look at this. I'm just going to quickly kind of show you some things. I have this paper too, if y'all seen my mushroom cards, and I have the stamp set that coordinates with that. You can earn that for free with your $60 purchase. And then we're going to use this paper I earned for free to make our card, and this it's what I've made those cards out of today. And then you go on to where you can earn stuff for either free for with your purchase of $120. And that's a second tier, and it's got several things. I love this stamp set right here, so I need to place an order where I can get that one. And then it talks about joining, Stampin' Up! And all that. You get these some free things. But I'm going to be using this stamp set today. Oh, hang on. I'm all discombobbled. This is another paper I printed out. It's some more products that you can purchase. Let me get up closer. That you can earn for free in the stamp set that I'm going to be using. They is in the actual spring catalog. Well, they're offering it to get it free with your $60 purchase for our celebration. So this is they always like halfway through our celebration stuff, they offer more products. There's some some letter dies, leaves, punches, ribbon. Like I've done moved it out of my. Look at this ribbon. You can earn this ribbon for free. It's like a navy blue with gold. You can earn that for free. There's several different things. If you would like to see more information, just let me know. But we're going to use this beautiful butterflies stamp set and dies. Okay, let me move all this out of my way. Here's a card I made today. I started last night. This is called a Zfold card. Let me move this notification out the way. Okay. And then you pop it open, and it's like you can make a whole scenery. You see, it's a Zfold. I love this stamp set. I love butterflies, of course. And here is another one. This one I posted today on my page. See how it's, and they stand up and then they lay flat. You know, it might have a little bit of extra postage if it's got like these little jewels and all of there, but not much. I think I paid $1.01 today to mail one like this. You know, this one's a happy birthday one. Okay, and the other one was a birthday as well. Well, tonight we are going to, I'm going to show you how to make it. Or, you know, the Zfold. We'll use the same stamp set, different paper. I'll be using this paper out of that paper pack. Isn't that gorgeous? That's my measurements on there I need. Okay, we have some basic white cardstock, and it's thick cardstock. Let move that out of my way. And it's 8.5 by 11. So we're going to take it, let me move this one. So it's 8.5 by 11. And then you're going to cut it at 4 1/4. I'll show that. So cut it right down the middle on the short side. So what I did is cut it in half. So this is 4 1/4 by 11. And you can hang on to this piece. You can make another one later. So that's 4 1/4 and then by 11. And you're going to score it at 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. I don't know if it's going to do any good showing y'all this because everything's backwards. Okay, so it says we're going to score this Stampin' Up trimmer, paper trimmer, has a scoring blade and a cutting blade. I love it. I have a scoreboard too, but this one here is great when you're doing live videos and you just can get after it. So we're going to score it at 2 3/4. I'm going to move that cut blade out of the way because I've been known to cut my paper instead of scoring it. Okay, score it 2 3/4 and then 4 1/4 we're going to score again. Okay. And then I'm going to set that aside. Now I'm going to cut me out of that same paper a strip 1 1/4 by 11. So actually we're going to use that same piece. So I'm going to do 1 1/4. This has measurements on this side, the right side of the cut line too. So I'm going to move that to 1 1/4 and then cut. Okay, I'm going to move the trimmer out of the way. So what you're going to do with this strip, it's 1 1/4 tall, wide, whatever, and then 11 inches long. You're going to fold it directly in half. And make sure it's even. I always make sure it's even though I scored it. Okay. Now you're going to take, it's folded in half. I'm hoping I can see comments. Hey Donald, how are you? Sorry, I got excited and kept talking and forgot to say hi to you. Thank you, Robbie. Okay, once that piece is scored in half, you're going to take this part of it and fold backwards and even with the thing or the end of your piece. I hope y'all see that okay. So now you're going to end up with it like this. All right. Now take your card base that we scored and fold it over and burnish it good. Make sure it's even. All right. Got glue and junk everywhere. Now, when you scored on that 4 1/4, on that 2 3/4 inch line, you're going to fold. Did I do that wrong? I did do that wrong. Look at me. How in the world? I confused my own self. That's the wrong one. Oh, you know what? I know what I did. I'd start that over. I know what I did. See, I'm not perfect. I mess up all the time. Y'all don't follow that. Alright, cut it at 4 1/4. I was doing it the other way for the other size card. The yellow one I showed you. There's two different ways you can do this. I'll have to show y'all. But now we're gonna stick to this. All right, after you cut it at 4 1/4, you're gonna turn it and you're gonna score it at 5 1/2. Instead of 4 1/4, you score it at 5 1/2. The other size that I have, you will score it at 4 1/4. So score that at 5 1/2. And I'm going to show you, if you don't want to measure that next score line, take and burnish that at 5. I promise I know what I'm doing. I don't want my card wonky, so I did that. Okay, so we got it scored at 5 1/2. Now you take the top and flip it backwards and even with the card like that, and you can score it. I didn't want to mess up again, so I was making sure. Let me see. There it is. I know it's 2 3/4. I don't want to double check myself. Yep, 2 3/4. But that's just an easier way to do it. You can just fold it back on itself, and then you end up with the Z-fold. Sorry, I had to get a drink. Okay, now you take this piece. First, we're going to do our layers first, but I want to show y'all what this piece is going to do. You're going to take and leave that folded down like that, and you will glue it like this. The opposite way. Yeah. That, you see that? Fold that back behind you and fold that one that way. Then you're going to lay it down, and then once you glue it, that's what creates your... Okay, let's get started on cutting the layers. All right. Let me move those two out of the way. On the layers, we're going to cut... I'm not going to show you those because it shows you backwards anyway. So you're going to... I want this floral part to show. And by the way, if you didn't know, Stampin' Up! Also has coordinating colors and the papers coordinate, the cardstock coordinates. This is Blackberry Bliss. Blackberry Bliss is a very dark color, but they lightened it up on here. You'll see some really dark spots on there. You see the dark? And they kind of coordinate with these colors. I picked out the Bubble Bath and the Fresh Freesia to go with it. That Fresh Freesia is that light color. So we need 2 pieces. First, we're gonna cut the first one. We need 1 piece that is 4 by 5 1/4. So we're gonna cut 4 inches. And then we're in 5 1/4. There's no direction to this paper, so, but if you would have direction, a paper that's directional, you have to make sure you accommodate for that. See, and that piece is going to be layered there. I cut my paper, my pattern paper, a 1/4 inch smaller. Now we need 2 that are 2 1/4 by 4 inches. So we know that's 4 inches already. So we're going to do 2 1/2. I'm sorry, 2 that are 2 1/2. I can't read my own writing. So that one's 2 1/2 by 4. This one's 2 1/2 by 4. And they will go right here. Okay. Now, you're going to want to have your layers for this as well. For right here, and right here. So, this ought to cut the 1 inch by 2 1/4 inch. So we're going to cut it down to 1 inch. And then cut it down to 2 1/4. And that will be one of the little pieces right here. You tell me I got that wrong too? What is it, Catherine? I wrote my instructions down wrong. I guess I was in a hurry. Two and a half, Catherine, 2 1/2. Let me mark through that. 2 1/2. I got it off a little bit. This one, okay. Goodness sake. Y'all gonna be like, this girl don't know what she's doing. Let me put that aside. Let me start this over. Okay, we're gonna cut 1 inch. Because the strip is 1 1/4, so we're gonna cut it 1 inch. Because we want to leave a 1/4 inch on the side. Now we're going to cut 2 1/2. Now that should fit. Yes, much better. And we're going to cut one more at 2 1/2. They are very pretty colors. Thank you. That we even have the cardstock to match, but I wanted to use white because I'm going to use a lot of the top layers that are colored. All right, we got 2 1 inch by 2 1/2 inch pieces for the front. The mechanism, I guess you can say. And the next one is going to be probably 1 inch by 5 inch. I'm going to measure this time. Oh, wrong way. It's 5 1/2, so it's going to go 5 1/4. Okay, I had that one wrote down right. All right, 5 1/4. So we'll throw that little bit. I think we can move the cutter out of the way. And bring all this back over here. And we're just going to glue it down. I used our liquid glue, but you can use any kind of glue you want. And just center that. Yeah, make sure I'm putting it on right. Okay. I don't know if my granddaughter will make an appearance tonight or not. She's out there making, or else she ain't making him. He loves hanging out with her. She loves walking some of our outside dogs on a leash. So she's out there playing with one of them. Got him out of their kennel, walking him around. So if you hear my inside dog bark, it's because she wants to go outside and play with the other dog, even though when she gets out there she acts scared to death of it. All right. Oh. Okay. All right, now we got that. Now on to, and you can mix and match. I mean, I like it all to be the same, like this. But I mean, I guess you could flip over to break it up, but I like it. Just like this one, you know, I used all the flowers. I like it. has everybody's day been? Did you do any crafting today, Robbie? Just center it up. And you can ink the edges. I have all the ink pads, but I'm not gonna ink the edges. I've got a request to make some of these Mother's Day cards, so I may not put a sentiment on these until I find, I'm pretty sure I have a Mother's Day card. You was up with the chickens, huh? Well, at least you got some of your orders cut. My ruler jumped out of the container over there. All right. That is going to be so pretty. All right, on this one, I guess that's about right. I can make it a little lower, but I think about midways of the card. You can put it up higher or lower, whatever you decide. I'm sorry, I'm deciding how I want it. I have some cut, but not in the right color, so we're going to stamp and cut some. Let me get one of these, because I don't know if I want it the same as I had before or a different spot. If I do it lower, no, I'm going to do it about the same spot. So let me, as it was before, because then I can kind of hang some from the bottom too. So remember what I said, you're going to take and fold that just back under, just to where the longer part's showing, and you'll flip it over. You're going to put glue here, and you're going to put glue there. This is not my idea. I get my ideas from all over the internet, YouTube. Oh, make sure that card's closed. From all over my ideas. This one might have came from somebody off of YouTube. There she is. I knew you would be coming in sooner or later. Be careful, don't step on nothing. Alright, get it.
Can you get in there?
Centered. No, I got stuff everywhere. Just hang on. I don't want to keep everybody all night, so I'm trying to... Alright, we got that part built. Now we're going to do some stamping. Let me move some stuff where she can get over here and tell y'all hi. Hang on, baby. Give me just a minute. Alright, can you step over that? Let me move this out of the way. Tell them hi. Hi. Alright, with your wild hair, you smell like the puppy dog. Alright, move over. I gotta get back to work. Because I don't want to keep them on here all night. All right, now we're going to do some stamping. Okay. Because these are clear. Bye, Bailey. Hey, did you see Amber's message? Better read her message. I haven't been able to respond. I'm on live.
Oh, crap. I don't know. It must have dirt all in this.
That's all I can figure, too. Okay. Now, you see how these are clear photopolymer stamps? Okay, making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. These were some practice stamping. And this, I use this, we call it a piercing mat, but it's like a foam mat when we go to stamp. Excuse me. It just, because these stamps need maybe a little cushion, you know. And I'm going to show you, because this Blackberry Bliss, it's such a dark color. Oh, and whenever I have a big stamp like that, I usually turn it upside down and ink it up. And when I stamp it, it will look black. So what I'm going to do, it's called second generation stamping, something like that, I don't know. But I stamp off. And then I stamp on my paper. See how dark it is? It's a beautiful color. I mean, in person you can see the deepish purplish color. But now you see how whenever you stamp it, it lightens it up a whole lot. And it goes great with those other colors I chose. So, I'm going to take and stamp this smaller butterfly. Off like that, and then one right there. Because we got to cut these out. But I'll show you. There's dies that coordinate with them, and you run them through your die cutting machine, and it cuts them out. Alright, now we're going to do the butterfly in flight. Okay. And I don't know if I showed y'all the stamp set. This is the stamp set I'm using. And it has the coordinating dies. That's awesome. That I will need out. Here's these that go with it. And then this. Y'all remember how I made that card that had the butterfly flap? That's what I made it with, that. And then there's the rest of the dies. We'll need those to do that. Okay, now I need this. This is called a simple chamois, where you can wipe this ink off your stamps, because I don't want to mix my ink color, especially this color, because it's such a dark color. This is just like a wet, it's wet. I wet it, and I keep it in my stamp little thing. Oh, you did miss her. Carter, you still in here? Carter Lynn. She'll be back. I'm sure she'll be back. All right, now we're going to do this really light color. It's called Bubble Bath. And I'm not going to do but one of the big butterflies, because it's so big it won't fit but one of them on there. Okay. And then I'm going to wipe that off. I love stamping. I really do. And I have missed it because I've been so busy with woodwork lately and other things that I haven't had a chance. But But I was like, I have to share with y'all the great deal about the celebration, you know. And I was very tickled that they added this stamp set to get free with your purchase of $60. That shocked me. Alright, this one here is called the Fresh Freesia. It just coordinates real good. Okay, if we need more in a minute, we'll do more. I'll set those behind me because it gets kind of cluttered up here. Alright, wipe those off. Y'all see my rainbow? My granddaughter gave it to me. She says, Mama, I don't like this in my room anymore. My taste changed. I'm like, well, I love it. So I got it. Move this one back here too. Move all this out of the way because I have to bring up the machine. Stick all that in the drawer. Okay, this is our Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. This thing right here. I'll move the card. And this is what you use the metal dies in, if you're not familiar. Set that over there. So we're going to need this die to cut the big one out, this die to cut the medium, and this one to cut that little smaller one. And these are extras and the bodies and all for different ways you do to use the stamp set. So you can use washi tape, or I have this post-it note tape because I don't have a magnetic platform. We used to have one, but it didn't meet Stampin' Up standards, so they got rid of it. So you line it up. Yes, it's a beautiful color. Great stamp set too. We have another one that was in the annual catalog that I used on that one card. I don't know if you noticed, it's different butterflies. Did you notice that, Robbie? This one is different butterflies. It's a different set. It's called Sketched Butterflies. That's the one I showed you here a while back. Okay, now that that's down, put it on your thing, put your thing over it, your acrylic plate, and run it through. Alright, and then voila. I love this post-it note tape because it's like low, very low tack. And there you go. You have that one out. Okay, we can set that one aside. And now we're going to cut this one out. I love to have it full of butterflies, so I'll probably cut them, all these out. And if we need another color to add into it, we'll see. Alright, and lay that down. What it is, it consists of the main base, Okay, and then you have this little plate that says number 2. That one's the number 1. Then you have an acrylic plate. You put that down, then you put this down, your paper, and then you put your other acrylic plate down. And when you use embossing folders, it's a little different order. Hanging this stamp set right here, it's a bundle. Why is that so hard to go through? This die right here, it has an embossing folder that you stick this in. There's a place for it to sit, and it'll cut it out and emboss the butterfly. It's pretty cool. It's a hybrid embossing folder. If y'all want to see it, I can show it to y'all. Alright, got that one cut. I know this part here can be a little boring, but thank y'all for hanging in there with me. Okay. Yes, I will have to show you that set. It's very pretty. Let me cut this off. It's hanging, catching the edge of the, it's driving me nuts. That was probably why it was so hard to go through a little bit ago. When I get these cut out, I'll show you that other stamp set. Alright, 4 more left. And I'm just trying to line it up where it gets the little border around the butterfly evenly. This just holds it where it won't move, where it won't slide. Y'all don't forget, if y'all will, to share me out. This one, you see, I didn't get it too lined up, but I can fix it with scissors. All right. Now I'm going to cut what I need. Cut all this excess off. I wanted y'all to see the process. I could have prepped some. I probably should have prepped a little bit. Had some of it cut out. But I wanted y'all to see the process. It's fun. Okay. I think my tape is worn and out, and why I need another piece. That's why it moved on me a few minutes ago. There we go. I do turn my plates after every few rounds to where they won't warp so bad, these acrylic plates. Thank you so much, Robbie. The butterflies are stamped on a white cardstock. It's a basic white cardstock by Stampin' Up. We have a thick cardstock, Jeff, and we have a little thinner. We have a really thick I use for the card bases. And then just to stamp the butterflies on, I use just the regular basic white cardstock. We have names for everything. Colors have names. I love all the different names of everything. It's pretty cool. They're like, this is basic white, and the colors have like some, like we have a red that's called Poppy Parade. I keep looking at my iPad and not looking at y'all. Sorry. I mean, we have some pretty cool colors. But yeah, it's just a white cardstock. One more and we can start assembling. You can even take and use black ink and stamp these on the colored cardstock. And that would be pretty too, a pretty butterfly. I was piddling around yesterday with the stamp set, and I'll have to show y'all. I colored in some of the butterflies because I stamped them in black. So, all right, move those out of the way. Move this out of the way. Now hopefully we can make this come together. And I cut out enough butterflies. It's going to be more of a monochromatic card. And the big butterfly always has to go up front because it just won't fit. See, it won't fit right here without it getting messed up when it's closed. I mean, you could put it right here, but I want to keep it where it don't poke out anywhere around the card. That way it will fit in our regular size envelopes that we have, that we sell. And I like to pop these up on dimensionals. I went through some dimensionals yesterday. We have little mini ones, and then we have regular size ones. I'll show you the difference. Well, I don't know if you'll be able to really see it on camera. But see how little that one is compared to... Let me take one off. So we have little, because sometimes you just need a little bitty dimensional. Alright, and I'm going to put... I kind of want to fold my wings up a little bit. So I'm going to stick some dimensionals down the middle of that butterfly. They're just foam dots, but we call them dimensionals. Take that other backing off. And see, and you still have it folded up. And we'll do this light colored one. Let me fix him. Where is my little scissors? In our catalog, we carry these, and they're called paper snips. I have this pair is for ribbon, and this pair is for fussy cutting out stuff. I accidentally got my border a little wide around there whenever it slid, so I'm going to trim a little bit off. You'll never know. And some of it don't have a border. I don't want to put that one on the front. I don't like how it looks. Okay, we're going to use the pink one. Same thing, we're going to bend it up, put some these foam dots in the center. Are y'all able to see okay? That seems like I'm so far away. I'm hoping y'all seeing this okay. And I'm gonna make this one, let's see. I'm gonna do it like that. I may didn't do enough butterflies. So I may, the ones I already have cut and stamped, I might use some. I'm going to stick that one right there. And then this one, I'm going to stick it there. I think I'm going to use a little dot on the stick him right. I'm going to stick him like he's landed on these flowers. That's what I have so far. I'm going to put something here. I'm going to stick this one like he's sitting on top of that too. I think so far. Robbie, you think you're going to give this card a try? Okay, love it. And then I'll put this one right here. Oh, good. I can't wait to see. All right, I'm going to look through the ones I have already cut. I think I have one that color in here. Here is that one die cut that I cut out in white. And I have it cut out in this pretty purple. This purple is called Highland Heather. Okay, there's some I haven't even cut out yet. I've already got stamped. Let me see. Oh, here is the one I colored with some markers that we sell. Okay. I'm gonna throw this one away. I don't like how it looks. So we are going to cut out this one real quick. It doesn't take long. I have it stamped already. All right, where did I put that? I'll go ahead and get it stuck down. That's going to be pretty. I love the, I guess I'm saying it right, monochrome. I don't know. How do you say that? Wish y'all could talk on there aloud. Monochromatic. I don't know if that's how you say it. Where everything's the same color tones. will be having a card class soon at J&A Antiques where I have my booth. I just got to get everything worked out and prepared and advertised and stuff like that. Alright, I think, let me look at it real quick. Alright, I'm going to put it up here like this. So I will just need one of these on his wing. Yeah, right there. And make sure the glue dot the foam dot don't stick out above. Alright, look, that's what I got so far. It's beautiful in person. I know on camera it's like, it's hard to get the exact, you know. Well, you know, I might go ahead and put a sentiment on this one anyways, because, I mean, I can make another one. And let's bring out the stamp set and see what sentiments come in it. Let me move some of my mess. We're almost done. I'm going to need this for... Okay, I think it comes with this to put your word in, so that means I need my machine again. Okay. Can y'all still see past that? I think so. Because I'm going to have to stamp the sentiment. I'm just going to do happy birthday again, or so thankful for you. Let's just do happy birthday again. If I knew where my Mother's Day stamps was without having to dig through the line of stamp sets on the shelf behind me, then I would do that. But okay, we're going to get a little block. Everything okay?
Yeah. Got done.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm going to watch a little TV now.
Shut my door. Because if it plays any music, you can get me on copyright and troubles. Okay, the sentiment, I think I'm going to stamp in the Blackberry Bliss. Then I'm going to do the full color. Don't y'all think? It'd be bold and you'll be able to see it. Oh, my hair's everywhere. Thank you, Robbie. I should have used my little mat. Well, being it's just a sentiment, it probably is okay, but it's the bigger images. It stamps better with the mat. It really does. Okay, now I have that. Now I'm going to take and... Y'all see how long that is? I'm going to show y'all a trick. I don't want it to be that long, and I don't think the other one is long enough. Comes with two. Yeah. So I'm going to show y'all a trick. When I find all my... Really, Catherine? What'd you do with the... There it is. I'm going to center it, off-center it down this way. Okay. We're going to run that through. Oh, I tore my little tape. Okay, y'all see that it's long, right? You take, let me remember how to do this now. You can, usually you take and run this through. It's got to be that side. And you cut it off, but why is it not? I'm gonna do it like this and see if it'll work like that without messing it up, because it's already cut. So I think this will work. I just lined it up. This is gonna shorten it. Let me tape it good or it won't move. See how I did it? I just lined it back up and moved it down where it will shorten it. Let's pray it works. You used to could stick it the way I was trying to do, but it didn't want to go that way. So we lined it back up and just moved it over. My tape's tearing all up on me tonight. Yay, I did it. See, I shortened it. Now it fits in there perfect. Alright, let's move this. And I'm going to probably stick it right here. But first, a little more something we going to do. Oh, look, I don't have but 3 of these left. But you can earn this whole pack for free too. And let's see, it normally comes with 80 of them. The little gold, brushed gold butterflies. I was going to show y'all that. I left it out where I could show y'all. Alright. I don't know if I want to do this. I haven't opened this yet. It just come with one of the other sweets. No, because that'll be too... No, I don't want to do this one, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. We have... This is all ribbon twines and all by Stampin' Up. That we carry way more than that, but this is all what I have. I have more, but they're retired because our stuff does retire. So this is the white twine, but we also have linen thread. And I put linen thread on that one. So these are my color options I'm fixing to show y'all. I want a bow. We have white, ivory, gray. It's like one of our colors, like a crumb cake. And then we have our linen thread. I may use the linen thread. I don't know. I'm kind of... Let's make a bow with this. Robbie, let me tell you something about these little bows. These finger bows you've been telling me about. I cannot do it. I have tried, and I've watched a video and tried. I got 1 or 2 right. And then I don't know what. I guess I'm just a goober. But for my Bodabra is harder to use to me to make the little twine bows. So I get out my bow it all, my Zutter bow it all, and I just screw in these. And it has where you can do big double bows, all kind of bows on this too. But I know you can do this on your fingers, but I guess I'm just not coordinated enough. 3, 4, okay, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's 6. And then you cross over like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then oh yeah, and sew around the edges. That would be cute. And I'm going to sew everything now, LOL. Yes. If it wouldn't take so long on the videos, I would sew more, yes. But I love to sew on cards. I used to sew on cards, and I've sewed many of things in my journals, and got me a new sewing machine and all, and it's just for my paper crafts and, well, anything I want to sew, of course. But all right, take these out real quick. But no, I forgot I had this the last time I was on live trying to make a little bow. I forgot I had this. It's harder to do it in the Bodabra. So that right there is easy where you wrap it around. And it's pretty cool. And then I can do it a lot of, oh, and look, and look, what am I doing? I'm undoing it somehow. Let me tighten it back up. Hold on, please. Goodness sake, what is going on? Well, now I can't get it to tighten back up. Well, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to... Are you kidding me? What did I do? What in the world did I do? Crap, I promise. Let me make another one real quick. That one, I don't know what I did, but it come all unstringed on me. Unstringed, untied. That East Texas slang's coming out. Let me cut this. I don't know what happened, but my knot wouldn't let me tie no further or tighten it. Alright, save that for a different project. My garbage can isn't close to me, so everything's in a pile over here on the floor I'm throwing down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, let's see if I can do this without messing it up. That's tight. Now, cut my tails. while it's still on there. Alright, I don't want to get these mixed up. Okie dokie, let me set that down. I'll put it up later. Now I'm going to glue that down. Alright, put a little dab of glue. Fluff out my little bow. I don't know how long I've been on here. Hopefully not too, kept y'all too long. But see how pretty the bow turned out? Okay, now let me turn the bow before it dries. Let me turn it. Because I think, there we go. I kind of turned it a little bit. I'm going to turn it a little bit more. Yeah, where it's peeking out underneath. My fingers, it's got so much glue it's sticking. Okay. Turn a little bit more. I don't know if my other sentiment was a little bit narrower than this one. So, okay, that will work. Is it gonna make sure I ain't cover my butterfly's head? I'll tell you what. We have glue dots too, so I am going to put a glue dot underneath that bow to help that glue. There we go. And then I'm going to put the Stampin' Dimensional on the back of this. Let's see, where do I need to do that? Alright, on each end, because the knot on the bow is going to be making it poke up anyway, so if you do it like that. Nope, Catherine, nope. It ain't working as like I wanted it to on this one. It's because the sentiment is a little wide. But it still gives it some character, the little bow and the strings. Okay, let me show y'all this. One more step. We're going to add a little bit of bling or some little something to it, to each side. These would be pretty. These are all Stampin' Up. Here is the purple adhesive back sequence. It's beautiful. So I'm going to use some of them. We have, this is our take your pick tool. It has the little thing on there and the little glue thing on there. Let's do this purple. Pick one up and put one right there. And put one right there. Oh, no, right there. Alright, let me see if it needs any more. Nope, I think we are good. What do y'all think? I love the way this card is made. Well, I hope y'all have enjoyed this, and hopefully it didn't bore y'all too much. And I would appreciate if y'all would share me out. Thank you. I know you shared me out, Robbie. I appreciate it. And I have to scoot for dinner, Catherine. Your card is absolutely adorable. I will have to give it a try. Thank you, Robbie. But I hope y'all enjoyed, and y'all will come back and to see me on my next live. I'm trying to do one weekly. I know I skipped last week. I'm hoping maybe I can fit in one another day this week. I'm trying to stick with Wednesday every week, but sometimes I work the shop on Wednesdays, so we may have to switch to like Tuesday, you know, and I don't know, is the evening time better for y'all? Thank you, Jeff. But all right, and if y'all have would like to know any more information, or would like to order or order a catalog, just let me know. I can send y'all one. And if all you have to do, I'll put my link to my Stampin' Up store in the comments, and you can go and check it out. I don't have it handy right now, or I would do it. But thank y'all for watching and hanging in there with me, and y'all have a good night, and see you probably this week or next Wednesday. Bye. Oh, I'm trying to cut it off the wrong computer thing. Thank you, Ronnie.